So our life is beautiful, no sorrow, no. I heard His love was there for me. Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. A tender warm embrace. Where I am now.
It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now.
Where I am now. I've been before. I've been before. Oh, where I am now.
If you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com, click and listen live, or 1400 AM or 1350 AM. Guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WGPL 1350 AM. Good morning, and 1400 AM. Good morning to you.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
A shout out.
Mr. E, how was your weekend?
Well, I had one of the greatest weekends in the whole wide world, I think. I had a great weekend. I didn't do too much of anything, but sat back, chill, and relax.
Oh, that sounds so good. I did the same. Got a chance to just enjoy the weather, enjoy home, and just, do a little bit here and there.
That's right. That's what it's all about. Sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying everything.
I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Those that are viewing, put in the chat what you did, what's going on. It's a lot going on in the city, in our city anyway, in the 757.
That's right.
Yes, and so you all let us know what you did this weekend and what's going on in your city.
There's a lot of things that's happening in the city today. Today is celebration, Miss Hinton.
Its celebration is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And I tell you what, the city feels a little more quiet today. A lot of people are home. The banks are closed. Some of the schools are closed, Mr. E.
That's right.
And it's just really just, a time of sitting back and reflecting. And I'm sure they'll showcase Martin Luther King Jr. on TV, radio, everywhere. A wonderful, wonderful man. This would have been, I believe, his 92nd birthday. I'm not sure, but he's in the 90s. He will be in the 90s, and he's had a great contribution to our lives. He's made an impact on our generation, before our generation, and right now, because my grandson can actually tell you about Martin Luther King. He's 8 years old, and they are teaching our children and our grandchildren about this great man.
That's right. And that's what it's all about. He did some wonderful, wonderful things. And, so we are celebrating. We are
Yes.
lifting him up. We are giving him props and whatever
Absolutely.
he has done for us, because he had a dream and it's happening right now.
He fought for the rights of people.
That's right.
I don't care what color you were, who you were. He fought for the rights, for equal rights. And it is just a marvelous thing to see what he did in making sure that people had what they needed in order to go forward. They made sure, even women, children, men, blacks, whites, he made it so we could walk down the street. We could be together in one place enjoying some of the same things, because at one time it was segregation.
That's right.
One time it was slavery. One time it was where you didn't have the right to even look at.
That's right.
Certain people. You couldn't go certain places. And I'm telling you, he, along with others, just broke it down, just broke those barriers. And we just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. King, for all that you have done and for all the accomplishments, that you have done for us, for our young folks, and for our children and children after us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Mr. E, this is our Wednesday segment. It's Sports Talk.
Pause and rewind. Say it again.
It's Sports Talk.
That's right. We're going to talk about the NFL, the playoff, the things that you like to hear and see. I just want to let everybody know it's been some great games on this
Well,
weekend.
This weekend it was NFL Super Wild Card weekend, honey. It wasn't just a regular weekend for the NFL. This was Super Wild Card. And talk about some games. We're here in the playoff. Yes, it's been that much time that have gone by. We have looked at some great games. We have been in the television screen rooting for our team. Mr. E, Cowboy Fiend, love the look. And Mr. E has a lot to be happy about, because I'm telling you, his team is in the playoffs. Can you believe it? They made it there. All the haters and all the naysayers and all those that didn't think the Cowboys were going to come this far.
The one got the batteries.
They're here. But I'm telling you, Mr. E, Super Wild Card weekend was off of the hook.
That's right, Miss Hinton. Super Wild Card weekend was off the chain. What great games that was played on this Super Wild Card day.
Let's start with Friday, because even though I didn't get a chance to look at it, my son told me that the Chargers and the Jaguar turned it out, said that was one of the most fabulous games he had looked at all season.
Listen, all these games that were played on this weekend was off the chain. The Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers. The 49ers, Miss Hinton, is not taking any hostage. The 49ers played against the Seattle Seahawks, and they beat the Seattle Seahawks 41-23.
Are you surprised, though?
Oh, I'm not surprised that the Seattle Seahawks, that the 49ers beat them that bad. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised, that game was like that. But the Seattle Seahawks, the 49ers is not playing.
Absolutely. I think this is our great guest. Let's find out. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this our friend Dion?
Yeah, this is he. How are you?
Tell you, we are doing good. Thank you so much for joining us, Dion. We have already started with our sports talk, but we want to welcome you to FYI Radio Show and tell everybody where you hail from and who's your team.
Man, I hail from the small town of Idabel, Oklahoma, but I live in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Ardmore!
Oh, we heard that the other day.
That's Dallas Cowboys town.
Are you Dallas?
I'm Dallas.
Oh, Mr. Bros.
All day, every day.
We got a Cowboy fan. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. They probably know you by now, Dion, but tell us a little bit about when you started loving them boys and a little bit about what you do.
1979 is when I became a scout.
Wow.
I went to college and I majored in broadcast journalism. But it was funny how I got started because I did a lot of odd jobs between that time and then didn't get into it until I turned gay. And then I went into work, started working with Cedric Bailey, who's a Hall of Fame announcer, by the way, of gospel.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He asked me, he said, Dion, he said, we was doing a soft opening for Wendy's for a manager, or actually he's more than a manager. He was doing a soft opening for a Wendy's that was opening up locally, and that's where we met. We got talking about God and sports and family, and he said, and I told him a little bit about myself, and that was just how I got started, kind of very platonic like. And I was a Cowboy fan, and I was under the assumption he was too.
Under the assumption, I like that.
Yeah, I come to find out he's the spectator.
Yes.
He's a fake Cowboy fan. You know?
News.
But he had covered Cowboys for all this time. Then all of a sudden, honestly, he is a Raider fan because that's what he was introduced to when he was a little kid. But man, Cedric Bailey has really been an inspiration to me and down this way. And he loves it. He likes the Cowboys.
Yes.
He's just so hurt by Jerry Jones.
Oh my goodness. We want to shout out Cedric Bailey there. But Dion, oh my goodness. I was going to start talking about some of the other teams, but I cannot help but talk about them boys. What's going on this season? You all are doing real good.
We are doing great, except for there's just one issue. We can't seem to stay focused on finishing the job or the game at hand.
Now you all are at the playoffs.
Yeah, we're in the playoffs, and the last game that Dallas played, we didn't play very well. And that's not how you want to go into the playoffs. Is not playing well. You need to be all your I's need to be dotted, all your T's need to be crossed, and I feel like Dallas left a lot of things out there on the field that need to be cleaned up before the playoffs start.
You all played the Commanders, is that right?
Yes, ma'am. They lost to the Commanders.
Yes.
Which, they could have stayed at home and still been in the same particular spot.
Wow. Yes, they
Dion, welcome, my comrade. Welcome, my brother. Thank you so much for joining us. Hail to the Cowboys. them boys, them good old boys. And you down in Ardmore, and there's a lot of Cowboy folks down in Ardmore. I hear you gave Cedric Bailey some shout outs. Please keep that at a minimum, because we found out that Cedric Bailey was a imposter. We found out after all these many years. You know, the story goes that me and Cedric goes back because he introduced me to be the chaplain for the Dallas Cowboys. And
he sure did. He told me about that.
Yeah, he had me to go and apply. He had connections and everything was hunky-dory. And I thought that Cedric was a real Cowboy fan. But then all of a sudden this year, I think 2022, he came out the closet and told everybody that he was a Raider fan.
That really was a shock to our sister, Dion. I can't lie. I was shocked.
Dion.
I gave this man cowboy hats and apparel and stuff, and then come to find out he's a Raider fan. I'm like,
and he took all that stuff like he was going to take a nice old studs and hat, boots, the whole 9 yards. One thing I can say about Cedric, he know how to play the game.
But I tell you what, look, we're going to move on from Cedric. We shouted him out. But Dion, we got to talk about this wild card. We're going to talk about tonight too, but this wild card weekend, let me hear your impression of what happened on this weekend.
Man, it was, I can say this, and it was very happy, very entertaining.
Yes.
The first game that they had on Saturday, and I'm sitting here, I'm actually looking at my when you watch the whole game, and you see a lot of things that's going on, and you think the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let me just kind of get into that. The Jacksonville Jaguars backdoored the playoffs.
Yes.
This team started off as one of the worst teams in the NFL.
That's right.
And they all of a sudden caught fire. It's not how you start, Pastor. How is it?
It's how you finish. That's right.
Wow.
It's how you finish the game.
Finish.
As I begin to, like you said about the Jacksonville Jaguar, who in the world would have ever thought that they would come and be where they are today in the playoff, to be a wild card, to be in the playoff? And not only that, Tom Brady and them started off crazy too.
Yes, they did.
And now they're in the playoff.
Now, and it's a funny thing because as we watch these games, and like the New York Giants had to start off with a bad record.
Yes.
They had kind of got back to some normalcy with Saquon Barkley's health coming around, being healthy, but they took the ball out the air and started putting it on the ground, and that's when their success started again. So they kind of got rolling last night, and boy, Minnesota couldn't do nothing with them.
Couldn't do nothing.
Yes.
I want to pause and rewind and go back to them 49ers. Them 49ers, Dion, is not playing.
Wow, I know. They really aren't, and they've been consistent, not just this year, last year, and the year before that.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They ran them Seattle Seahawks out of town, 41-23. I mean, they ran them right out of town, so they send a signal to anybody in this playoff that you better come and you better be ready.
You better come to play if you come to play against the 49ers. And apparently it doesn't matter who's at quarterback.
That's right. That's right. Because it's a team effort, and that's what they're showing out there. It's the team. It's the team that's coming out there to play. It's the team. Last night we had some great upsets last night.
Yes.
The Bengals turned around and beat the Ravens 24-17. I thought for one second that those Ravens gonna get a hold of those Bengals.
Yeah.
You think so? Wow.
When they fumbled.
You guys, do you think that Lamar Jackson would have made the difference over Huntley at quarterback?
No. I don't think so. Even though he's a suave kind of guy, can run and gun and can move and shake and bake, I don't really think that he would have made a difference, especially when it came to playing them Bengals. See what happens with them Bengals, that quarterback got hot.
Yeah.
And he can throw that ball. And see, that's all it was taking. It was the defense playing and the offense playing, and then the quarterback, that young fella, I think he's only 25, 26 years old, and can throw that ball the length of a football. All he needed somebody to get down there.
Football field.
All he needed.
That's all he needed. That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
And his boy got down there and caught the ball, and I said, "Good night, Irene."
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Dion.
I can tell you this. I was on my feet throughout most of those games through the as they're calling it now, the Super Wild Card Weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, do you know how the NFL works?
Go ahead.
Tell us, Dion.
Let me tell you how they work. They got America's team versus Tom Brady on Monday night. That's not by coincidence.
That's going to make some money.
Why do you say that, Dion?
Because they know that Cowboy haters will watch and Cowboy lovers will watch, and they want to. It's Tom Brady who has the Cowboys number. They got them billed as everybody will be tuned in to this game.
That's right, because they're looking for Tom Brady. They're not looking for Tampa Bay. They're looking for Tom Brady to be their hero for tonight. They look. See, here's the thing that folks don't understand. The GOAT better be ready.
Tell them.
The GOAT better be ready because, Michael Pearson put some on him last time.
But do you all think Cowboys fans are on edge? They like, oh, please go to the next step. Go to the next step. Just make sure you win.
Miss Yolanda, I'm shaking in my boots.
That's what I figured. I figured y'all got a lot of anxiety now. You all look. We've been waiting for you all to go past this point.
That's right. And we're gonna go past the point, Dion. I believe tonight that the Dallas Cowboys gonna come to play tonight. I believe Tom Brady don't have anything on us. I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't have anything. I believe that the Cowboys gonna turn it up tonight. You know, when we begin to look at the Commanders game that the Cowboy played, right? Dion, when I began to look at it, I took it as a training.
Oh.
I took it as training. The Commanders hadn't played this good all year round, all year long. And then all of a sudden they're gonna get out there from all in speed, the whole 9 yards. And so I said it was just being just preparing us for this day.
Well, I certainly want because I look at numbers and I look at how teams are playing and trending and different things that's going on, the injury reports and all these different things, and I come up with my calculation.
And your calculation?
Tell us.
I come up with my calculation. You know, Tom Brady has beaten the Cowboys over and over again.
Yes.
I would like for that to change today.
It will.
It's this today.
It will. He said something in an interview that they said that Tom Brady said he got the Cowboys' number. He know how to dial them up.
Wow.
Now, go ahead, Mr. Yolanda. Go ahead.
Now, I'm just curious. What's gonna take you all over the top as far as this game coming up tonight? Who are you all looking at to really, really show out?
Well, it has to be Michael Parsons at this point.
Okay.
Because you got to speed him up. You got to get him uncomfortable. Because if Tom Brady is comfortable, he will find his receivers.
That's right.
Will find. Well, this man, just to kind of give you an idea of who he is, this man. Now, he shouldn't have, but this man threw away his family, family dynamic.
That's what they say. Yes.
He could take the play at his age, and you think he gonna go out there on Monday night playing against the Dallas Cowboys and lay an egg? This dude is super prepared.
You know, I said that you said Michael Parsons got to show up. I'm saying Armstrong has to show up also. Armstrong and that front four has to really play some ball tonight. They got to really pull all the stops. And then on offense, I'm looking for Pollard to go crazy tonight.
Yes, we definitely gonna need Pollard to show out. I don't know if we're gonna get that much from Zeke, but we can put him in the 1 and 2 yard attack. The third and short, we can put him in that and kind of give him some make him feel present.
Yeah.
Like he's doing his part. But we know right now at this point, it's probably really is the Michael Parsons. I mean Pollard show.
And also when I look at the Cowboys, I want to say this: is Dak gonna show up tonight? Which one's gonna show up tonight? Is he really gonna be there, or is his head gonna be in the game? Do you really think that Dak gonna show up tonight?
We'll see.
If
we run the ball, we'll be fine. We start throwing it, no, we won't be fine.
Wow.
Because you can't just flip you can't. He's the leading quarterback thrower of interceptions.
That's right.
Amazing.
That's right.
So I want you all to rewind a minute. Let's go back to this weekend. Please talk about Miami and the Bills. Please talk about that game.
What do you want to know?
I had already predicted that Miami gonna win anyway.
That was a close game, Mr. 31-34.
31-34. I really look for the energetic from the Bills, because they getting over their man just coming back, getting out of the hospital and things. They're excited. But Miami tried to shut them down. The Dolphins tried to close them up. So I was looking for, and by what? 3 points?
Yeah.
They won the game by 3 points. The Bills won the game. Almost went home. Almost ain't good enough, but it hard.
Dion, I want to know who you glad that bit the dust. Who is it that you glad is out, gone home, sitting down, and looking at y'all play? What teams?
To be honest, it would have to be Minnesota, maybe.
Oh.
The rest of all of these teams won that I picked, except for because I'm looking at it. Cincinnati Bengals and hold on, that's the wrong one. The New York Giants in Minnesota. Wow. I had Minnesota pick to win that game.
I didn't pick Minnesota to get in there. I really didn't because, the Vikings, they got a little wild, got a little crazy last night. And when I began to look at them playing against them Giants, because the Giants showed them, another dimension, another way. The Giants brought our division over there and threw it on the Vikings, and the Vikings couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
That running back for New York Giants, he really came to work last night.
Yeah.
All right.
They had no real answer for stopping that guy.
That's right.
Dion,
that's old-fashioned football right there.
I want to know your prediction in numbers for tonight. What are the numbers?
Well, the people who do all the odds making, they have the Dallas Cowboys winning by 3 points. With a total of 45 points from both teams. Mine is somewhat that way, and but I think it'll be closer to like maybe 28, 21 Dallas. Now that's what my heart says.
Yeah.
But boy, that's what my heart says about it. Actually, with what I know and what has transpired before, Tom Brady will do what Tom Brady does to Dallas Cowboys. My heart says Dallas 28, Tampa Bay 21.
You know why?
Or the brain says, the number says, for me, the odds say Tampa Bay by 3. 21-17 because Dallas will not be able to score.
Here's the thing that I saw. I see that the Cowboys going to win, and I'm seeing the GOAT getting hurt. The GOAT is getting hurt tonight, and they're going to have to use the second-string quarterback to come up against them Dallas Cowboys. I see everybody going to put that pressure on the GOAT, and the GOAT going to crack under pressure. So I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboys winning tonight. I'm looking for them to go hard and nasty. I'm looking for 41 to 17.
Whoa.
Okay. Now, Pastor, here's something I think you was on to. They definitely got to get him on the ground.
They going to get him.
They have to. Because that's the only way they're going to be able to beat this guy. They got to get him on the ground.
Well,
because if they don't, he's going to pick them apart because he simply studies them. And he's built for this.
Wow.
He shouldn't even be in the playoffs. They finished the season with 8 wins and 9 losses.
That's right.
Amazing. Well, Dion, we have your prediction, and we're going to be watching real close. Thank you so much for being on FYI Radio Show. I tell you, you all come over here for a little while on social media so we can continue conversation. But be blessed. Look at the game tonight because we're going to definitely report on it.
It's been a blessing. Thank you.
God bless you. You all have a wonderful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. Don't forget to sit back and relax today and enjoy Dr. Martin Luther King's Day, and go out there and support. They're having a great visual down in Norfolk today. So go out to see Dr. Martin Luther King. And also don't forget to get your peanut butter and your crackers and your chips and to watch America's team at its best on tonight. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WPCE 1400, WGPL 1350, and 95.3 FM.
Good morning, Miss LaWanda Tillett. She said the games from this weekend were so good, and it was absolutely fabulous. I encourage you all. I'm like Dion. I believe it's going to bring the boys to the yard. I think it's going to be so many folk that will that's gonna absolutely be on. Listen, do I need to turn it down?
I'm giving her signals like
Was
crazy.
he giving me signals, hand signals?
I'm giving a hand signal, Miss Yolanda. Good morning, because I was listening to the broadcast.
We said, yeah.
And she turned it down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But that's okay.
Yeah, and the only reason I did it was the busy signal came in through the phone. But anyway, LaWanda said the weekend was so good, and it was. And I did. I know Mr. E, you did too. Looked at game after game after game. Now tonight's game is going to be the real thing.
That's right.
That's going to be the real barn burner, just like you said.
Tonight is going. Every mama, daddy, boy, and girl going to be sitting there. The percentage, the chips, the hamburgers, the hot dog is going up tonight. Everything is going up tonight. So you might as well get ready, get set so you can get ready to go, because it's going to be a barn burner tonight. I predict 41.5.
40, well, you're going Mr. E, you're going hard.
I'm going hard, because if you're going to go ahead
all
on
the
out.
way.
Go all the way. I'm looking for Dallas Cowboys to really turn things around tonight. I'm looking for Micah Parsons. I'm looking for Armstrong. I'm looking for the linebackers to come to work like crazy. See, Micah Parsons plays so many positions on the line as a linebacker. And see, you're going to watch him be a decoy tonight. You're going to watch him be a spy tonight. And you're going to watch somebody keep an eye on Brady. And every time you turn around, Brady going to be on the ground.
Yes, Diane Carter, she said, good morning, my friend. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Love you. And she said, it's time for my home team to do the thing. New York, come on these games. We're fire. This weekend, I'm ready, Giants. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations.
Miss Carter, I'm telling you, it's going to be on like Tyrone, honey. These games are something else, Mr. E.
You know, Miss Hinton, like I told you, we're in the best of the best now. It's down to the wire.
It is.
Once you play those games, all those games that you won during the regular season, don't mean a hill of beans until you get to the playoff.
Wow.
And when you get to the playoff, this is where you look at Tom Brady. They was the lowest of the lowest.
Yes.
But they came up just in the nick of time, and they beat somebody.
You can't count anybody out until you can count them out. And just like the Cowboys have a chance to go all the way to the Super Bowl, just like anybody else that's in the playoffs.
That's right. That is so true.
Know?
We got a chance to go. And so tonight, I want y'all to get your paraphernalias and take a picture of all of your gear. Take a picture if you got a cowboy hat on, if you got a cowboy jersey. Let's see what your man and woman cave look like.
If you another team, Miss E.
If you with another team, just don't put Tom Brady up there, but don't put no other team, because if your team is home, let your team sit down.
I tell you what, so keep watching. We're going to report on that. And as a matter of fact, don't forget to tune in this evening, 6 o'clock p.m. Monday night. We're going to be on. What time does the game come on, Mr. E?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, so we'll be on at 6 o'clock, but we'll be definitely looking at this game at 8 o'clock p.m.
If the game, you got to get your goodies. So, Miss Hinton, I'm so glad that you said 6 o'clock, because if you had said later
it would have been. That's right.
I would have been MIA.
We have a special guest that's going to be on with us, and I'm going to post it so you all can see and join us. I'm sure you all will look at the game. Also, let's not. I wanted to mention one team, Mr. E, before we close, and that's Philadelphia. What's going on with Philadelphia? They still going strong.
Philadelphia is already in the second round already.
Ooh.
They had a bye this week. In other words, they were resting up.
Okay, so the next game for them?
Now the next game, when you look at the playoff stats, the third page, I put it down there for you to see.
Okay.
You'll find that the Jaguars going to play the Kansas City Chiefs.
My
The
goodness,
Bengals going to
yes.
play the Bills. The Giants going to play the Eagles.
Oh, boy.
And the 49ers going to play the Cowboys.
These games are going to be absolutely fabulous. Miss Lawanda said that game came down to drops, mistakes, and I believe if the Dolphins hadn't spent their last time out so early, it may have been overtime. And I was thinking the same thing. That was a good game, too. All those games were good. They were fire. And, everybody has something to prove. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to go to the top.
That's right.
We're going to see Mr. E. And in the meantime, again, you all join us at 6 p.m. I want to just remind you all of a few upcoming shows. We have some shows coming on Wednesdays, What's Under the Hat. And we'll share these a little bit later.
That's right.
Don't forget our Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program. We're still recruiting. We need you all to get young ladies 10 to 17 to be a part of the program. Don't forget the Royal Ladies Pie. Look, cooking pies anytime now, not just for the holidays. And I want to thank you all that are buying my book, my Audible book as well. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that. Bullying is right underneath your nose. Mr. E, on one of the sponsorship pages that I have, people are really going toe-to-toe with each other on this bullying thing. But yet they are buying the book and they're buying the Audible. Thank you so much. So,
Miss Hinton, when y'all, I want our listening audience to know that when y'all get an opportunity to look at Netflix, you won't see a bully at rare form.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Look at this movie called The Glory. I mean, you will see bullying in its finest form.
God.
There is, and it stems all the way over to adulthood.
Absolutely.
And we've been talking to you about bullying at its infancy and the beginning, and now you get to see bullying as an adult to its next level.
That's the truth. The Glory, that's on Netflix. You all check it out. Talking about bullying, it's amazing. It's just amazing. But anyway, so much still going on. We're going to see you all on Wednesday. What's Under the Hat? And we hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Mr. E's going to tell you how you can be a special guest sponsor and intern with FYI Radio Show.
If you'd like to be a special guest sponsor or intern on FYI, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861 or go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page and inbox us and let us know that you would love to be a special guest on the most talked about radio show or intern of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI.
Yes, don't forget to follow us on social media and don't forget to join us this evening, 6:00 p.m. on all social media platforms, FYI After Dark. And we'll see you there tonight.
That's right.
God bless you. Mr. E, anything else? Are all minds clear? We also want you all to continue to pray for the Willis family. Levi Willis passed away, and wow, it's just unbelievable actually that he is gone. But you all pray for the family, and they have services coming up, and we want you to just support them. So God bless you all. We're gonna see you. We're going just a few minutes early, but thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all that you are to us and your support. We'll see you back here, FYI Morning Show on Wednesday. Bye now.
I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. And don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more of FYI. And don't forget to go and get the latest pie. If you want the latest pie, you won't be a sponsor, you know what to do. Inbox us at email us. Email us. I'm excited because of the game. Email us at
for the Royal Ladies Pie is 757-470-0224. For FYI, it's FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com.
And don't forget the Dallas Cowboys going to win 41-17 tonight. All right.
God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Bye now.
Where's your 2 up, 2 down?
2 up, 2 down. The end.
Happy Martin Luther King birthday to you all.
Happy birthday to you.